ओ माय गॉड, हम ये बोल रही कि खाना इज इक्वल टू असासिनेशन ऑफ हाइड्रा आर्कन। भाई ये क्या कनेक्शन है मुझसे मत पूछना, पर न्यूलेट का भी केक दिया तो मुझे लगा वो अच्छा चीज कर रहा है। अरे कभी ने
You're being arrested for that?
यस बता रहे हैं हम जेल के अंदर। क्या तो पिछले बार जो चाइल्ड था वो भाई पिट गया था अपने न्यूविलेट से, वो भी वन शॉट हो गया था टेक्निकली। तो चलो यार बिना किसी देरी के हम जाते हैं आर्कन क्वेस्ट पे।
Monsieur Novelat wishes to see
ओह
you.
न्यूविलेट ने हमें बुलाया, लेट्स
We have
गो।
something important to discuss in person.
ये क्या आ रहा है?
I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright and have a preliminary plan on how to deal with the matter.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
When did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No,
Yes.
no, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you
कोई
with
नहीं आ रहा है
me.
मदद करने।
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from
क्योंकि
me?
उसे खुद नहीं पता मशीन कैसे काम करते हैं करके, इसीलिए बेसिक बात ये है। वो समझा नहीं पाएगी उसको अगर ये पूछे क्यों गिल्टी है करके। अच्छा, अपना पोस्ट का भी फायदा उठा रही है।
Justice, who is loved and adored by many.
भाई ये एक्वा की याद दिलाती है
I
हमेशा,
only
सही
hope
में
that
बताऊं तो।
justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to.
The time of the meeting, the name the lady instated upon arrives. तो हार्बिंजर आ गई।
Though it could officially be considered a
नहीं यार,
diplomatic
विजय।
conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an
ऐसे
ordinary
क्यों लग
tea
रही है?
party.
युला की आवाज में क्यों बात कर रही है?
I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina?
इधर ऐसे दिखती हुई है, बस बाल इसका सफेद और काले कलर का है। ओके, तो ये हार्बिंजर है, खतरनाक बंदी मतलब बेसिकली।
Lady Farina?
आँख उसका देखो भाई। नहीं wrong।
Yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party.
आर्कन भी इससे डर
I
रही है।
should thank you for providing the pastries. They look
ज़्यादा भाई
delectable.
बात को मत घुमा, बोलेगी
To
डायरेक्ट
make
हो।
this
देखना
tea
पक्का ऐसे बोलेगी,
party
सर्च कर लो
even
गाइस।
more lively,
तुम्हें लगता नहीं लगता ऐसा?
I've invited someone else to join us today.
न्यूविलेट
It's a
साउंड।
pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of
वे
Fontaine,
करने क्या है ये
and
यहाँ
I'm
पे?
told
मेन
that the
चीज़ ये है।
children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of
ओह,
by
तो ये
you.
चिल्ड्रन ऑफ द हार्ट मतलब बोल रहे हैं इसके अनाथ आश्रम से वो बच्चे लिनी और लिनेट की बात चल रही है यहाँ पे बेसिकली।
Oh,
वो
I'm
जादूगर।
not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette,
Yep,
were falsely
दिखाइए।
accused by you. Please don't misunderstand.
ओके।
The children
एक और
of the
मिल
House
गया
of the
इस पे।
Hearth are often misunderstood.
रीजन मिल गया किसका
Perhaps
सुनाने
due
का।
to the reputation
और
of the
दबदबा बनाने
Fatui.
का।
There's no getting around that. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. That is something true.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
मेन चीज तो ये है, चाइल्ड के लिए आई
Well,
नहीं है।
yes. It appears the ever-busy Eudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries. As his attorney, I request that child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An
But-
outright refusal. Very well.
तो
I respect
यहाँ पे
all
जो
the rules
हार्बिंजर
of
है वो बोल
Fontaine's
रही है कि
courts,
भाई
just as I
चाइल्ड का
respect
जो केस
you
था वापस से
as
खोला जाए
Chief
क्योंकि
Justice.
उससे भाई हम अच्छे से वो कर पाएंगे करके डिस्कस कर पाएंगे क्योंकि ये वहाँ पे नहीं थे और बेसिकली हमें पता नहीं चाइल्ड क्यों गया है, गिल्टी है आई मीन।
I only request to enter the fortress of.
तो ये जेल में जाना चाहती है क्यों?
It's not
Child
like
को
you
देखने के
couldn't
लिए जेल
even
में जाना
manage
चाहती
to
है, तो
fulfill
क्यों?
a simple request like that. Right, Miss
अरे भाई
Farina.
ये तो एकदम डरा रही है भाई आर्कन को।
About that.
नहीं बोल पाएगी इसलिए इसने हमें बुलाया, मतलब हमें नहीं बोला, न्यूलेट को बुलाया।
The fortress of Meropide has always been completely autonomous.
अच्छा वो
Even
अपने आप
we
चलता है
have no
ऑटोनोमस।
authority to interfere
रोबोट
there,
मतलब रोबोट से
and
चलता है, ऐसा बोल
diplomatic
रहा है।
issues do not suffice as an excuse.
The knave showed up already?
According to reports from the fortress of Meropide, child recently disappeared under
हाँ,
mysterious
चाइल्ड कहाँ गायब हो
circumstances.
गया जेल से? बोल रहे कि चाइल्ड गायब हो गया जेल से, पता नहीं कैसे disappeared. What
The
do you
details
mean?
are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the fortress of Meripede. I would like you to go to the fortress of Meripede and investigate Child's disappearance. This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her in detail.
तो हमारे
Investigate
ख्याल
inside the
नकली
fortress
चार्जेस लगा
during
जाएंगे,
your
झूठे
detention.
चार्जेस,
This will save us
जिससे
a
हम
lot of
जाएंगे वहाँ
unnecessary
जासूसी करने,
trouble.
एकदम जासूस वाला मिशन चलने वाला मेरे ख्याल से।
Are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Well, child is our friend after all.
Are you leaving now? In that case,
Yeah,
please
yeah.
take this cake as a
Please,
token
cake
of
le
my
jao.
personal gratitude.
You two are charged with eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission,
Nice.
thereby
Ooh.
incapacitating the
इसीलिए वो
political
न्यूलेटर अभी
center
केक
of
दिया तो मुझे लगा
Fontaine
वो
for a brief
अच्छा चीज
period.
कर रहा है।
Sentence:
अरे कमीने
45 days.
जानबूझ के केक दिया तो। Oh my God, हम ये बोल रही कि मतलब केक खाना is equal to assassination of Hydra Archon। भाई ये क्या कनेक्शन है मुझसे मत पूछना, पर you flatter us, हम इतने भी तारीफ के काबिल नहीं है।
Now I've seen everything.
तुझे क्या लगा भाई, हम बस केक ही खा के
We
रुकेंगे?
still need to finish processing you before you can enter the fortress of Meripede. Please stand in front of the board over there. I'll take your mug shots with my camera.
Oh, all right.
कैमरामैन जल्दी फोकस करो।
ढंग से
ओए बे, सामने अब
जमीन पे खड़े होते हैं, ऐसे हाइट लेने का मतलब नहीं, ऐसा हाइट नहीं आएगी। सही उड़ रही है तू? हाँ ठीक है, चलेगा तभी, कोई बात नहीं। क्रेडिट कूपन्स क्या है ये? पैसा वैसा यहाँ का?
Coupon?
डेफिनेटली सर, यहाँ का पैसा होगा प्रिजन्स का। जी हाँ, लाइए अपना खुद का क्रेडिट कूपन और पाइए आजादी जेल के अंदर।
Only be used
सिर्फ
here.
2 कूपन में चाहिए आप कुछ भी करवा सकते हैं। पधार है हम जेल के अंदर, क्या रेडी हो सब लोग जेल के अंदर जाने के लिए?
They're already onto us?
आ जाओ भाई, लड़ना है भाई अभी से। अरे ये कौन आ गया?
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette, I had the guard mechs come and wait in formation.
Wait,
हाँ,
you know about
तो
our
ये
connection with
जानता तो मेरे ख्याल से ड्यूक होगा ना, रिजली।
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. Mr. Deacon here was responsible for your welcome. I trust you were satisfied with his guidance?
हाँ क्या बोले भाई, बात नहीं कर रहा था बोले। Please take and great care of us, spending chap really. It was okay his attitude to do some work though. क्या बोले, इसको फंसाया या नहीं फंसाया? वैसे छोड़ के आदर, क्या पता बाद में काम आ जाए।
Outstanding. Well, Deacon, I recall we discussed fate during our last work meeting. I believe that fate will reward all those who take every aspect of their work in life seriously. When you return to your bunk, you'll find the guards have issued some extra...
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh, and you two. I can't believe you gave me such praise.
You can come here and claim one welfare meal each day.
अच्छा तो एक दिन में एक बार खाना मिलता है।
And when you
तो ये
report
बोल
for
रहा भाई
work
थोड़ा सा
tomorrow.
काम करके पैसा कमाओ, तो ठीक है भाई, थैंक यू, गॉट इट बॉस।
Let's move on. The tour continues
अरे
over
अभी
this
भी
way.
घूमना, चलो भाई घुमा ही रहा अभी भी हमें प्रिजन के भाई घुमा रहे कि यहाँ पे खाना। ये लीनी लीनी है, ये लीनी ठीक है लीनी यहाँ पे आ गया। लीनी कैसे भाई जेल में? ओए इधर क्या कर रहा जेल में? कैसे? ओह कहाँ कहाँ?
Oh, you really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you here, Your Grace. I thought maybe I was so tired from...
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and keep up the pace. Oh? Is something the matter?
It's not.
भाई हम तो नहीं जानते भाई लीनी को, पता नहीं हमने मना क्यों कर दिया, पर हम मेरे ख्याल से पता नहीं।
Your Grace? What are you doing in the infirmary at a time like this?
अच्छा ये नर्स है, मतलब एक तरह
You
से,
didn't injure yourself, did you?
एक तरह से क्या ये नर्स है
Not yet,
मतलब ना?
unfortunately for you. But thank you for your concern,
Okay.
Sijuan. Here is the fortress
ओके
of
तो ये
Meripede's
इन्फर्मरी है
head nurse.
और ये अपनी नर्स है
Hello, new
जो कि एक
faces.
बालक है।
They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all the nurse-related work all by myself down here. Good here.
अच्छा तो इनको अच्छा खाना मिलता है फ्री मील्स के नाम पे। अच्छा ये तो चलो भाई फ्री में खाना खा के आ रहे हैं इनके साथ और थोड़ी सी इन्फॉर्मेशन कलेक्ट करते हैं।
Wow,
अरे
it
ब्रेड
looks delicious.
मैच प्रीटी गुड टू।
Oh, isn't that the meal box that only super lucky people manage to draw? Means
अरे
the
भाई
meals are
व्हील्स यहाँ का
random?
गाचा सिस्टम है भाई यहाँ पे।
Yes.
जैसे तुम
What
गेम
you
में
get
पुल्स
to
करते हो ना
eat
कैरेक्टर्स
depends
लेने के
completely
फाइव
on
इस
your
तरह से
luck.
तुम भाई लंच के लिए पुल
You
करते
could
हो यहाँ
say that
पे।
it's
आज भाई 5 स्टार वाला खाना
distasteful
5 स्टार
little game
वाला
that Chef
खाना
Walsey
तुम्हें
likes
रोज
to
हमेशा
play
तेरा
here
3
in
स्टार
the
वाला खाना मिलता
cafeteria.
है।
Paimon knew it! If criminals got to eat tasty food like this every meal, the crime rate in Fontaine would skyrocket for sure. How
तो
you
ये
look at it.
नोवेलेट को
But
जानती
he
है
works
अच्छा।
so hard all the time, so it must be really tiring.
अरे ये
Your
तो
new
बोल रहा है कि भाई
life
चलो भाई
awaits.
जेल वाली लाइफ तुम्हारी यहाँ से चालू होती है ठीक है भाई लास्ट खाना खा ले यहाँ पे भी आके मतलब अच्छा खाना हमें रोज मिलेगा इनके हिसाब से।
Hey, looks like you've got some luck getting assigned this space.
Yep, we just arrived yesterday.
Don't interrupt me
अरे
when I'm
भाई
speaking.
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully to my
चुप
instructions.
रहा साढ़े
I
ऐसा
don't
हो
want
गया
any
पाइवान को
mishaps.
डायरेक्ट।
Every machine here is worth more than the both of you.
अच्छा अरे भाई
Working
हमसे
around
ज्यादा
these
महंगे है
machines
मशीन
can
यहाँ
be
के।
very dangerous. Do your job well,
अच्छा
and you can eat
ठीक
in
है
the
आप मजदूरी
cafeteria
करने आ रहे हैं यहाँ
after
पे
your
समझ
shift.
गए। एक तो नहीं बोल रहा मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ। अरे क्या कर रहा हूँ मैं इतना भी आड़ भी करना। अच्छा जब संतरा चमकेगा तब मारना ठीक है ठीक है भाई बनाए इधर सामान अपना पैसा दे मेरे को।
Huh. This one is tolerable.
I'm exhausted. We're done
भाई
now,
तूने क्या
right?
किया भाई क्या एक्सॉल्टेड क्या किया तू खड़ी हुई थी चुपचाप।
He's so scary that Paimon couldn't even.
अच्छा है भाई ऐसे ही बंदे रह जाए तू बहुत बात करती है वैसे बताओ तो मेरे को बात करने का मौका दिया कर। भाई जादूगर भाई जादू
You
दिखा तेरे को
scare so
क्रेडिट
easily
कूपन्स
now?
दूंगा।
Is Fremine is also here.
वाट तीनों
Do you still
तीनों
remember him?
तीनों क्या कर रहे हो यहाँ पे क्या भाई पार्टी बना रहे हो पिकनिक है।
Oh, you mean
जा
that
जेल
guy
में ऐसे
from the
घूमने
House
आया।
of the Hearth, right? Paimon remembers seeing him in the court of Fontaine before.
Having
अरे
assisted
बटवे
him in
मार
his
लिए भाई
crime.
इन्होंने जब जादू करने के नाम पे देखो जादू से
It
तुम्हारे
really
बटवा
isn't
में गायब
that
करता
bad.
हूँ।
The missing wallets are all in the leftmost drawer of the Maison Gardiennage's big filing cabinet. We just need to see how long it takes to discover them.
अच्छा
Prison.
नहीं भाई मस्त मैजिक आता है भाई प्रिजन में जाने का मैजिक पहली बार फेल हो गया था पर दूसरा बार पक्का काम आया। That's not the point लेनी
Indeed.
क्यों आया है।
We were instructed by the
ओ
father of
देखा
our
मैंने बोला
house,
था
the
इसके
knave,
फादर ने भेजा
to
इसे
come here and conduct an investigation.
और इसका फादर मतलब वो लड़की है बस उसका फादर उसका टाइटल है भाई।
Told you so. See? Paimon guessed right.
पाया बहुत तू मेरे साथ
As for
सोचना
what
बंद
we're
कर प्लीज।
investigating
जहाँ पे
isn't why
जैसे
we
चाइल्ड
came.
गायब हो गया पता नहीं कैसे गायब हो गया उसके मिस्ट्री में जानना है।
I like your attitude.
ये मुझे
I
अजीब लग
can
रहा है।
let you in on a little
ये
something.
मुझे थोड़ा अजीब लग रहा है भाई इसके सामने तुम साबुन मत गिराना क्योंकि से।
This place has a lot of hidden.
हाँ भाई बोला साबुन नहीं गिराना तेरे सामने मुझे लग ही रहा है तेरे देख के भाई।
हाँ?
हिडन रूल्स मतलब इसके साथ साबुन मत गिराना मैं बता रहा हूँ जादू
What do
दिखेगा
you
तुम।
mean?
You might encounter something
Yes, you
even
might
worse
encounter
than death.
something even worse than death. सही बोल रहा हो साबुन गिरा होगा तुम्हें जादू हो सकता है तुम्हारे साथ बता रहा हूँ अच्छा वाले।
Really? Oh, now
भाई बहुत वैल्यूएबल इंफॉर्मेशन
Do you
ऐसा
really
बोल रहा है भाई
think you
पैसा
can
चाहिए
just
तेरा कितने
ask
रुपया चाहिए
and
1 रुपया
tell
मेरे
you?
पास खाना में लगा देंगे सारे।
understands, but we don't have many credit coupons yet.
फार्मोन ने खा लिया भाई सारे क्रेडिट कूपन के पैसे।
Yeah, I know. But you
अच्छा जी
saved enough.
पैसे जमा करके आप लोग
Moreover,
बताऊंगा
your new
सब।
fish.
मैं सब बाहर निकल सकता हूँ। यप आई कैन गो देयर। जेल से मैं कभी भी बाहर निकल सकता हूँ दबाओ। तुम्हारा जेल सस्ता है भाई मैं कभी भी टेलीपोर्ट कर सकता हूँ बाहर। ओह चाइल्ड का विजन ये चाइल्ड का विजन यहाँ पे जिंदा हो रहा है भाई मेरे पास हाइड्रो की पावर वैसे ऑलरेडी मेरे पास हाइड्रो की पावर। ये चाइल्ड की नज़रों से देख रहे हैं अच्छा चाइल्ड ही है। इसे कोई आवाज़ बुला रही है भाई अपनी तरफ खींच रही है चाइल्ड को आवाज़। ये लड़ाई अच्छा तो यहाँ पे अरे समझ गए लड़ने के लिए ऑब्वियसली यहाँ पे आएगा फ्री में लड़ाई हो रहा है। ये पीछे में बंदे स्पॉन हुए मैंने देखा गायब हुए फिर से स्पॉन गायब। ओ अच्छा ये गेम का ही सीन है मुझे लगा भाई ये मतलब जानता तो गेम का भी रिलीज करता है। आई ड्रीम्ड ऑफ चाइल्ड।
Is that even possible?
आई गॉट वेट
It
ड्रीम।
wasn't an ordinary dream?
क्या बोल रहा हूँ कुछ नहीं रुक जा लिटरली वेट ड्रीम और हाइड्रो
You were with you this whole time?
अरे भाई मैं तो मजाक कर रहे थे सही टेक्निकली हाइड्रोविजन सिस्टम बैट हो सके तो ये वेट ड्रीम है। Oh, let's go to work in the production zone.
Look who decided to show
Uh-huh.
up. Get your butts in gear and
Sorry,
get to
sir.
work. Time's a wasted.
Already on it.
Good, here you go. Remember to give me the
आज
widget
अच्छे
once
से
you
करके
finish
दिखाऊंगा खुश हो जाएगा
processing.
तू। अच्छे से भी बनाऊंगा दुनिया में सबसे अच्छा विजेट मैं बनाता हूँ दिखा दे रखो ये देख सर देख रहा हूँ ये देखो रेडी स्टडी को हाँ अब चालू नहीं हुआ चलो 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 हाँ हाँ देख रहे हैं ना अच्छे से बिना गलती के कर रहा हूँ अभी तक तो। अरे देखा भाई बिना गलती के यार भाई प्रो ऐसे ही थोड़ी ना अच्छे से बनाया दुनिया का सबसे बेस्ट भाई।
I'm on speed.
Hey there, fellow shift mates. I saw you finished your work, so I thought I'd come over and say hi.
Oh, hey there. We've seen you before. Your assigned workspace is really close, isn't it?
That's right.
Hey, ये नया
The
character।
name's Rowan.
दाढ़ी में
These
चश्मा
past
लगा
few days, I couldn't help but notice the new faces working nearby. 15
Oh,
years.
15 साल से
Even the
मैं काम
foreman
कर रहा हूँ।
Grainville always calls me chief.
अरे बाप रे।
Whoa, you've been working here a long time, Chief.
Hey chief, the hidden rules, that's what they called, right?
All right.
वैसे इसे
Seeing as
बताना
I'm the
मतलब
one who
इतना
came
वो नहीं
over
है क्योंकि
here,
ऑलरेडी
you're already
चीफ
calling
है
me chief.
है ना।
I guess I can tell you a
15 साल
little.
से जानता है मतलब
Truth
15 साल से
is,
काम करते
you
इसे
two
पता
keep
नहीं
working
होगा
like
obviously,
this,
पता ही होगा।
you might be putting yourselves in danger. If you work continuously in the production zone for 3 days, and if all you do besides eating and sleeping is just work, then something bad will happen during lunch on the 3rd day.
Decided to
Hey,
show
hey,
up.
exactly.
Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a wasting.
3 दिन तक हम लगातार काम करेंगे, लेट्स गो। अरे भाई 3 दिन तक लगातार भाई मजदूरी पे मजदूरी, मजदूरी पे मजदूरी, तोड़ दूंगा, फोड़ दूंगा।
Nice. We did well today. What?
मजदूरी पे मजदूरी, मजदूरी पे मजदूरी। ए मशीन खराब। ओए मजदूरी पे मशीन ही काम कर रहा है।
That's it.
मजदूरी पे मजदूरी। थक गया मैं तो।
Get
अरे
the
भाई गाचा
super
गाचा
lucky
5 स्टार
wheel.
निकलेगा आज अपनी लंच में। लेट्स गो लेट्स गो लेट्स गो लेट्स गो लेट्स गो।
Wait.
सिट।
What?
क्या दिस इज
Paimon's
ए किसे
food.
टट्टे दे दिया भाई।
And yours is the
भाई
same.
हमने किसी ने अपनी लंच
Is
में।
this stuff?
ए मशरूम है।
Looks and feels so
ए
bizarre.
मशरूम है भाई, वो भी
What kind
जहरीला।
of chef would make food like
I
this?
never seen him well meal like this.
Totally
भाई तेरे आँख में
normal.
फेंक के मारूंगे।
You better
पर्पल
hurry
कलर
up
का
and
मीट
shout
कौन सा
out.
मीट है भाई? थैनोस काट के दे दिया गया।
This be fun. Hey, don't leave.
यम 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 यम।
What would you like
मजा
to
आ
do
गया।
this afternoon?
सोना नींद आ रही है मुझे। पंगे लेने जाएंगे ना, चलो लड़ाई करके आते हैं यार, थोड़े से बंदे लोग पीट पीट के आते हैं, मजे आएंगे। हाथ वाथ थोड़ा सा खुजली हो रही है बहुत दिनों से मेहनत कर करके।
Oh, you must be the traveler, huh? Sorry, mate, but competitors as strong as you are prohibited from participating.
मनाई है भाई हमें यहाँ।
I don't make the rules, mind you,
भाई
but
हम लड़ ही
I
नहीं
was
पाएंगे।
given
भाई पैसा
very
दे मेरे को
specific
नहीं, मैं पैसा
instructions.
लूंगा उसके बदले।
Even
ये
convicts
पैसा
value their
प्रमोट
lives,
करके
don't they? I hope you can understand. Popped
Okay,
up.
memory
If you
game
can
है
complete a
basically।
few rounds in a row with no mistakes, then
हाँ,
you'll
memory
win.
game है।
The second
इसमें
you
मैं
mess
बहुत
up the
कमजोर हूँ,
order,
ठीक है, मैं हार
you
गया।
lose.
Okay, do your best to hit the targets, just like Colin said.
ये था ना। सबका काम कर लिया, चलो चलो तो भूल गया था मैं। ये इजी है भाई, चैलेंज कहाँ है? 1 2 का 4 इजी। चैलेंज कहाँ है? चैलेंज कहाँ है? चैलेंज रहा बच्चे का गेम इसमें भाई जीनियस लोग नहीं कर पाता इस वजह से। 99.9% इसको फेल हुए पता
Your
इसमें
strength really shouldn't be underestimated.
Yes, both fighters के लिए सही सुना।
Both
Yes, you're
fighters?
right. I am
I
right
could tell
and
you're
right.
new to this, but I didn't think you were completely clueless. Maybe you don't quite understand the rules, no? Let me try to explain again.
Oh, no need, no need.
All right then, if you're absolutely
Yeah, we got it.
Just automate take my money ऐसा वाला पावन इसमें।
The next time you buy something, go pick it up yourself. I'm not a delivery man, you know.
Sorry. Fielding. What is this? Fanta?
Oh.
The bottle obviously looks like that.
All right, that's enough of that. No need to say it out loud. Paimon already knows what you're trying to
Do
say.
you want to give it a taste?
Ugh, no way. Get that stuff away from
See,
Paimon.
we will have to investigate.
Impressive.
So, now can you tell us about the hidden rules
अच्छा
you
ये बोला
know?
था ना जब पैसा कमा के फिर बात करने का क्या करना है तो वो
If
किया था
that's
उसके
what
बारे
you
में।
want to know, I guess you couldn't have come at a better time.
क्या हो गया?
We get it. Just tell us already.
So, you know those pipes that make strange
Nice.
sounds? Don't ever, ever go near
और
them
रात
at
को आना
night.
पाइप के पास, ठीक है, समझ गए?
Even if you manage to avoid the guards, you might find something even more terrible.
Something even more terrible.
A group of
What? वहाँ पे
cannibals.
cannibals है?
Cannibals? In the fortress
यहाँ
of
पे इसमें भी
Merripede?
cannibals है?
Every
मेरे
month,
दोस्तों को।
they meet a few times in the dead of night. Rumor has it they might be connected to the people that have disappeared here.
तो रात को हम भाई चेक करने जाएंगे पाइप में कि पता लगाएंगे कि वहाँ पे कैनिबल्स है नहीं है। मैं सो रहा हूँ। ये जादू फिर से विजन आ गया है चाइल्ड का विजन तो दिखाता है मेरे को। वेट ड्रीम आ रहा है भाई फिर से मुझे। ये भी जा रहा पाइप पे मेरे ख्याल से। बहुत लिए भाई चाइल्ड तो अरे 3 बंदे ये कुछ तो जानते हैं इनसे ही बात करना पड़ेगा मतलब हमें। समथिंग इज कॉलिंग मी आई हैव टू गो। ये क्या वेल इसको बुला रही वेल का आवाज़ आया मुझे जिस तरह से आया आवाज़। और ये भाग लिया कहीं पे। ओके पाइप से ओके गॉट इट। तो मार रहा होगा बिना।
I know you. You were the ones we saw.
Huh. You've got guts showing up here. You know who we are, right?
क्या है बता।
You'd better leave now. Ain't nobody coming here to save you.
nvdia tricks भाई डराता है। चप्पल पड़ेगा सबको एक मैं मार दूँ भाई बता रहा हूँ। ये चप्पल मारूंगा चप्पल खाने की जगह। All those rumors about cannibals and hidden rules.
So what if they were? If you push us, we can make those rumors a reality at any time.
Go ahead. I have to go. There's something calling me.
Huh? What did you say?
Isn't that exactly what Boss said when he left?
I am a friend of his.
We're the only ones who heard him say those words when he left that night.
Always see how amazing he was, even when he was teaching us a lesson. So eventually, we all...
But one day, he suddenly told us that he had to find a way to escape this place. And as his crew, if the boss wants some... So, we got to work. Then have him come investigate, pronto. Just be sure to tell us if you get any news about Boss.
It's getting...
Hi there, guys.
No dog!
Oh, you think you're special or something?
Oh.
If you're here...
The overworld, anyway!
And what makes you think they want to hire someone like you? That's one of the great mysteries of the universe, how someone as useless as you is so confident.
Whoa.
Hey, you over there?
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Say,
क्या
you like playing card games?
नहीं.
You know, like
मुझे
Genius
पसंद नहीं है, मैं
Invocation
अच्छा से खेलता
TCG?
हूँ। ओए कैसे बिडू इधर आ कच्चे में।
Master Child probably went missing because he found a way out. He is a harbinger after all. He would be up to the task.
अच्छा फिर मिनट ही जा सकता है क्योंकि वो डाइवर है ना इसका भाई छोटा भाई।
Is he around?
You'll need to find an excuse to get into the infirmary and investigate the room and environs.
डॉक्टर के कमरे में जाने में।
You've mentioned several sketchy-looking people always meeting at the infirmary earlier. So it probably has something to do with investigate the internal structure of the infirmary and any active dealings within.
तो हम आ गए यहाँ पे डॉक्टर के कमरे में।
Hey, stay here for now. Paimon will take a peek.
जाओ। क्या सुन लिया भाई ज्यादा लंबी सांस ले ली भाई इसने। भाई और ले लंबी सांसें केमिकल सुन लिया इसने। भाई कैंसर हो गया मेरे को। आ जाओ बचाओ मेरे को। अरे डॉक्टर मुझे मदद करो भाई।
Freezing limbs, twitching fingers, and pale complexion. Could it be poison? Let me take a look. Please lie down over here.
Ooh, my stomach really hurts.
Traveler.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just
काम कर
going
रहा
to do
है
a preliminary checkup on you.
Plan.
Does it hurt when I press here?
It's not too bad.
And here?
Oof, that hurts a little.
Huh? But based on my initial checkup, there shouldn't be a problem
Actually, मुझे
here.
गुदगुदी हो रही है पर मैं मजाक।
How strange.
पर मुझे नाटक करना पड़ रहा है। Was my acting a bit over the top?
What about here?
No, not
Does
really.
this hurt?
Can barely feel it.
Oh. I understand. So that's what it is.
क्या है भाई?
I think you just ate something that disagreed with you.
Though they may have committed crimes and gotten
Yeah, you're right. But did you have to lecture me about it in front of another patient? Aren't you a patient too?
Oh, ये क्या चल रहा है?
that's
आँखों
correct.
से मैंने देखा। अच्छा जी।
Sorry, I got a bit ahead of
ऐसे कर
myself.
दूँगा भाई तुम्हारी बता रहा हूँ
Are you
मैं छुपा रहा हूँ।
two also
मैंने
sick?
देखा ये आँखों का
We've
इशारा।
been sick a while. Say she fancies herself as Miss Sijuin's capable helper because...
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurier. Don't
लड़ो,
forget
लड़ो,
that you are
लड़ो,
the
लड़ो के बाहर
primary
निकल जाओ।
reason I have
मैं
frequent
चाहता हूँ
heart
तुम लड़के बाहर निकलो।
palpitations.
तो मैं इनको भड़का सकता हूँ। अगर मैं तुमको भड़काऊंगा तो ये निकल जाएंगे बाहर और मैं जाऊंगा अंदर। I mean investigate करूंगा। अगर मुझे दिन जाए मुझे एक और से बात कर सकता हूँ। यहाँ भी दरवाजा क्या कर रहा है? अगर ये दरवाजा निकालूँ तो मजे को
Hey! There's no need to fight! Everyone will be
ट्रैवलर तो
relieved
वैसे बोलता नहीं
someday.
इसलिए मैं
There's
उसकी
no
डबिंग
need to
करने की
argue
कोशिश कर
over
रहा था।
silly things like...
अगर मैं उसको हटा दूँ तो मुझे बहुत ही अजीब लगेगा। अगर मैं उसको हटा दूँ तो ये कुछ तो
It's excessively
एक निकल
noisy
गया, let's
place.
go.
See you later, everyone.
-1 हो गया तो एक और बची है, इसको भी -1 करना। चलो, अरे वापस आ गए यार, वापस +1 हो गया कमरे में।
Thank you for getting our medicine, Miss Sijuin.
Still remember if we discussed the.
अरे
I remember.
सारे
You
समझ
said
रहा
it should be yellow.
अच्छा, येलो कौन सा सीक्रेट कोड है? Did it? How did they walked in? क्या ये सीक्रेट कोड में इस बात कर रहे हैं?
Yellow, huh? I understand. These are yours.
All right, then I'll also be
Okay,
on
तो
my
ये
way
कुछ
now.
भाई पक्का भाई कुछ
I hope you
सीक्रेट
feel
कोड है,
better soon
ऐसी
too.
टेस्ट तुम्हारी। थैंक्स।
See ya.
कब जाएगी ये
You're
बैठ?
awake.
जाना बंदर, I mean humans को देखना।
How do you feel? You slept for a really long time, but we never left. Well, now you can go back without. Thank you, Miss Sijuin.
ओए कमीने, इधर, वो इधर देख रहे हैं? क्या हो? क्या हूँ?
Right before also,
अच्छा, तो ये
I'm
बोल
her
रहा है कि हम
brother,
वहाँ जा
remember?
सकते हैं हैच के पास,
It's only
क्योंकि
natural for
जो
an older
सिग्वाइन है वो
brother to
ह्यूमन
care about
देखने
his
गई है
younger
हमेशा की
sister's
तरह।
well-being.
Okay, then let's head over.
Here right now?
Lynette.
Strange.
As expected, Sijuin isn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
No, Lynette unless...
Let's see if there are any clues around.
Okay.
नहीं पता मैं कहाँ जाऊँगा। यही जाऊँगा मैं obviously।
This is it! We saw it before!
Wait, this thing? It doesn't look like it's been disguised that well.
इसके चेहरे पे वो लोग पक्का डर रहा है, वो पक्का डर रहा है, वो छुपाने की कोशिश कर रहा है। Oh my God, Lynn is डराइंग। बिस्तर में नीचे घुस गई है वो, बिस्तर खसकाना।
None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in. The nurse intentionally left it this way.
और लिनेट यहाँ पहुँची नहीं हो तो फिर क्या करेगा तू? जान छोड़ा, अरे वहाँ पे। तो इसका मतलब ऐसा बोलना चाहता है कि सिग्वाइन ने इसको किडनैप कर लिया, इसकी बहन को।
You guys, there's a slip of paper over here!
A slip of paper?
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card.
This is
that all?
ये पक्का किसी ने कागज में भाई हमारा ही तरीका करके भेज रहा है, मतलब ये कोई इंसान है जो जानता पर ये लिनेट नहीं है। भाई ये चिढ़ा रहा हमको अपने तरीके से बात करते उस तरीके से।
Paimon's reading it now. Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now? No. Could she have? Is she already?
Someone taken our his sister.
Did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
अरे भाई, रिजली जानबूझ के भाई।
You mean
कैसे बोल रहा है कि रिजली ने किडनैप किया?
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. We have to calm him down.
Lenny, calm down.
Don't be like this, Lenny. Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child.
नहीं चला गया भाई अपनी बहन को खोजने में, तो वही वो ना रुक रहा। ए सिग्वाइन, यहाँ पे क्या कर रही है? क्या चाहिए बे तेरे को? हंस रही है।
Right. I feel like we still have some room to make changes on these details.
Okay, क्या चल रहा है?
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive
कौन सा
testing.
चेंज करना चाहते हो कमरे में? हमें भी बताओ।
Is that so? Very well. Then please be mindful of the time.
क्या टाइम? नाटक कर रहे थे तुम लोग? तुम्हें पता था हम सुन रहे थे, कमीनो। इसके कान अच्छे होंगे ना?
Is someone?
पर इसके कान क्या पता?
Pack everything up. Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking.
कमीनों को पता है कि हम हैं ऑलरेडी। ओह माय गॉड, क्या छुपाया है तुमने?
Whoa, are you okay?
We got played.
Being able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill.
रुक जा रे।
We have to catch up to
ओए
him.
इसका मतलब गायब हो गया ओए।
Face me, Risley!
ओए भाई आ गया यहाँ पे राइजली।
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulations?
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Stop joking around! Where did you take my siblings?
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle.
So you deliberately aroused the traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation, just so that you'd be able to kidnap Lynette. As for Fremine, no. You probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape.
Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not.
Okay, इसने confirm
She's
कर दिया.
not. What do you really want?
तो भाई मतलब लिनेट इसके पास है पर वो नहीं है फ्रेमनेट जो डाइविंग करने चला गया है.
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much for cooperating with me.
Where are Linet and Fremnet?
Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest
तो
tea.
चाय पी रही इसकी बहन तो.
You can't mean you locked him outside in the
या
sea?
उसी में मजे कर रहा है.
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world. That's all. If she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parents'
सही है
evening.
सही. और केयर
I've
करती
heard
है
that
मेरे
the
ख्याल
bonds
से.
between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of family. I don't see why she would refuse.
भाई सही खेल
Why
गया
did you
पर
think
रिजली
Father
यहाँ पे.
sent us to handle the fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no man's land. It wouldn't be fitting.
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my
ओ
place.
भड़का रहा उसको.
That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea
अरे
collection.
भाई
I was looking forward to sharing
क्या
it with
करके मारेगा लिनी ऐसी
Both
तैसी
Monsieur
करवाएगा खुद
Neuvillette
का.
and Lady Farina have already received many samples as gifts.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
6,
5,
5,
Wait,
4,
2, 1.
Bye bye.
Time's up. It really is a shame, Mr. Lenny.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
Please wait. Can we really not talk about this some more?
Yeah, listen to the
भाई इसकी
traveler.
बहन वापस गए थे भाई. मैंने अपनी बहन खोया. मुझे अपने भाई एक दोस्त I mean मेरे अपनी
You do
big bang
realize
खोने
that
का
I'm
मुझे
only
डर लग
letting
रहा है.
you go because of Neuvillette, yes? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf. I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly,
अच्छा
and I'll
बस हमें
agree to your
आंसर्स करने
request.
से क्वेश्चंस का.
Question 1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
The hidden rule of the production
अरे
zone.
चश्मे आ गए इस पे वापस.
People are not supposed to work 3 days in a row, and if they do, they'll get strange meat in their
क्योंकि
welfare
उनको
meal.
आराम करना जरूरत है क्योंकि आराम नहीं करेंगे तो
At
ऐसा
first, we
कुछ.
thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared, but in reality, they
देखा
were
मैं सही था पर.
all prepared by Sijween, the head
I was
nurse.
right थोड़ा बहुत.
She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note
सही
of
था.
anyone who has worn themselves
भाई मैं
out
इस पे
after
थोड़ा
3
सा
full
गुड हूँ,
days
थोड़ा
of
सा.
work.
एकदम ज्यादा नहीं.
There are also some hidden rules in the Pancration Ring, including the one that you're not allowed to support both sides of a fight. Why is that?
ये मैं सोचता हूँ इसका रीज़न क्या हो सकता है कि दोनों साइड से सपोर्ट नहीं कर सकते. दोनों साइड से सपोर्ट करने से तुम्हें पैसा तो मिलने नहीं वाला. तो ये पैसा सिर्फ जा रहा है किसको? जो करवाता है कंपनी. जो फाइटर है वो नहीं जीतेगा. फंटा से रिलेटेड है. फंटा प्रमोशन से रिलेटेड है.
Paimon gets this rule too now, so there really was nothing to be afraid of. That hidden rule of the Pancration Ring is about how, people get scared when they see it because they've but really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet to be named and packaged new Fanta trial product. A blood red drink. It's no wonder even the company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided to try to trial the product on a smaller scale to see how it might be. They came to the fortress of Meripede and
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley.
ओए रुजालिनी
You know
शांत.
that we haven't finished our investigation,
बात
so
करो.
there's no way we can
ओए,
answer the
रुजालिनी.
last question. The thought of
नहीं.
sparing Lynette and Frem.
अरे
You'll
लड़ाई
pay
कर
for
रहा है.
this.
स्पीड जाएगा उससे मैं बता रहा हूँ. ओ भाई क्या कर दिया उसने? गले पे मार दिया भाई उसने. कराटे चॉप मार दिया गले पे उसने.
Oh, close one. I owe you,
Oh,
Sijween.
गोली मारी
That was a
किसने?
fantastic shot.
there was nothing.
ओ भाई
Your
गोली
Grace.
मार दी भाई.
Sijween, though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
अरे भाई इसने गोली मार दी. Are you his accomplice in all this? Obviously.
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it. When Monsieur Neuvillette asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here.
Base, please.
Ah, Miss Clarande. My door.
दरवाजा क्या तोड़ दिया भाई?
Fremine!
अरे फ्रेमनेट आ गए।
Fremine!
ओए,
It's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Neuvillette. Want some tea?
चाय पिया क्या भाई?
Not particularly. If you want to drink some that badly, just say so.
Fine, I'd like to get some tea. Want me to get you a cup too, since I've already made it?
Might as well then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my hair.
अच्छा है, पानी में गई थी ना ये भी उसको बचाने के लिए। कैसे भाई फ्रेमनेट क्या हो गया था? ठीक ठाक है या नहीं है? भाई हमारा चेहरा देख के उससे नींद आ गई। इतना गंदा नहीं दिखता है।
His breathing's beginning to slow down. I'm in.
ओके, तो डाइव करके आया तो उसकी कहानी बता रहे ना कि क्या हुआ था इसके साथ।
Seems like this pipe hasn't been used in a long time. It looks abandoned.
तो यहाँ पे कोई नहीं है। चार्ली यहाँ पे आया होगा।
Where could
क्या
Master
पता अंदर
Child
घुस गया
be?
होगा। भरोसा नहीं भाई, कहीं पे भी चला जाता हो। ओह, हम फ्रेमनेट बन के खेल रहे हैं। चलो भाई फ्रेमनेट बन के खेल रहे हैं।
Ew. I need to keep going.
तो यहाँ पे भाई
Huh? The traces are gone. But I don't see where he could have gone from here.
रास्ता देख भाई ऊपर नीचे से।
Wait. What
अच्छा
the?
ये प्रिमोर्डियल वाटर। अच्छा यहाँ पे फंस गया।
My heart is racing, and it's getting harder and harder to breathe. What's
अच्छा तो
going
प्रिमोर्डियल
on?
वाटर है ना, यहाँ से मिला होगा इसीलिए फंस गया यहाँ पे।
No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it.
अच्छा तो ये यहाँ पे फंस गया था। ओके, कर सकता है प्रिमोर्डियल, तो ये कर सकता है। थोड़ा सा बचा है, 10 मीटर और। नहीं, वैसे जिंदा है, मैंने पता है। अरे क्लोरीन आ गई। चाइल्ड भाई गायब हो गया और उसका पाइप वो भी नहीं है कि कहाँ
That's
गया,
right.
सुराग भी नहीं मिला हमें कोई।
I tried my best to swim back.
ले दिल यू गई, ऐसा कुछ मुझे अचीवमेंट मिलता अजीब अजीब से। ओए रिजली दरवाजा खोल दे, मैं चाइल्ड को वापस लाया भाई। ये रहा चाइल्ड, कल धनुष चलाते दरवाजे के बाहर। चलो भाई, तो राज देख के आता है कि ये फॉरबिडन जोन का राज क्या है। पीछे रहना, क्या है ये?
Whoa! They all just went up one by
अरे
one.
पाइमोन भाई साथ होता है हर चीज को भाई हम बच्चे नहीं है, हमें भी दिख रहा है वो भाई। दिस इज द मोस्ट इरिटेटिंग थिंग इन द आर्कन क्वेस्ट कि पाइमोन हर चीज को भाई नरेट करती है। एक मक्खी जाएगा, ओ यहाँ पे मक्खी उड़ता हुआ जा रहा है। तो पूरा फंटेन पानी के बन जाएंगे, पूरा फंटेन गायब हो जाएगा। जो एक फिलॉसफी है ना वो सच हो जाएगी इनकी।
One of the highest ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute. He used to work under
एडविन।
I trust that you've heard of
हाँ,
Edwin.
मुझे पता है एडविन वो बंदा है जिसने मतलब बम बनाया था और उसने गलती से बम फोड़ दिया। बहुत बढ़िया। Yes, we have.
Good. Saves me a bit of time explaining. Edwin's main areas of research were archaeum and gravimeters. As his assistant...
You want to blow
अच्छा तो ये इसको उड़ाना
up the
चाहता
fortress
है।
of
अच्छा तो ये जेल को उड़ाना चाहता है।
What a
एक
lovely
जगह उड़ा के मन नहीं
idea.
आया भी इसके जो
I'm
गॉड
already imagining it in my head.
another door that goes right up.
पाइमोन shut up.
Your
I can
constant
see that
amazement
कि
makes
दरवाजा
it
ऊपर
seem like
नीचे
the
है।
fortress can do anything.
खुलता दरवाजा, थैंक यू बताने के लिए दरवाजा खुलते हैं।
And here you go.
प्राइमोर्डियल वाटर दिखा। अरे दिस इज क्या है भाई अंडर वाटर में भाई, इसमें तो सिटी बना रखा है। शिप है।
Huge.
What the hell?
Ship? This is also a production zone that Paimon's never seen before. What's going on?
How much do you know about Fontanian history?
Not.
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient
मेमोरिया सुना है
Lemuria.
मैंने।
To give you a quick rundown, Fontaine used to be ruled by the Lemurian dynasty. According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila, who had taken on the form of a golden bee. Taking the golden bee with him and riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna, he created his nation
तो
above the
फंटेन
surging
रिमोरिया ने
waves.
बनाया
He
है,
called
इस
his
से
nation
मतलब ट्रैवल कर रहा
Lemuria
था।
and used the Fortuna to incessantly
Okay.
search for
Got
new
it.
tribes and islands. Good.
चलो भाई, तो हमें पता चल गया कि इनका प्लान है कि इस जगह को उड़ाना, क्योंकि यहाँ फंटेनियन वाटर है। अगर ये बाहर निकला तो हो जाएगी बल्ले बल्ले सबकी। अरे प्रिजन में भाई हल्ला हल्ला हो रहा है, आवाज आ रही है पानी वानी की। डोंट से कि प्रिमोर्डियल वाटर भाई लीक होने लग गया। पाइमन वेक अप, वी नीड टू गेट आउट एंड सी व्हाट्स गोइंग ऑन। मुझे पानी ऐसा लग रहा है लीक हो रहा है। देखो पानी अरे कट चालू हो गया। ये मोडेल वाटर आ रहा है ना बाहर।
They're here.
हेलो तो हम क्या करें? जादू वादू करें?
Just like I said.
अरे भाई फट रहा है।
You're just in time. But be ready to run.
अरे भागने के रेडी है तो चलो। अरे भाई रोबोट वाले मुझे आ गए इसका तो। अरे लीक हो गया। अरे भाग भैया और आ रहा। अरे भाई
3, 2, 1.
अरे अरे भाई
This won't hold it for long. Find Nuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense. The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance, traveler. I have heard much of your accomplishments. I am the Knave, one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers.
So this is Knave, the head of the House of the Hearth and lenient siblings' father. See, certainly does not seem easy to do. Pleasure to meet you too.
I've already prepared seats for you. Come, sit beside me. We found evidence that proved he left the Fortress of Meripede.
And where did he go after leaving the fortress?
बात कर पाइमर ऐसे इसीलिए फोनिनो से आराम से बात कर रही है। Oh no, Paimon state में just left by its wide open.
The Fortress of Meripede lies deep beneath the waves. Unless he pranced right out of the main gate, he must have had to swim for it. Do you have any proof that he surfaced safely?
मैं बोलता ना पता विजन दिखा देता क्योंकि अगर कोई इंसान मर जाता है उसका मास्टर विजन का तो विजन मतलब सफेद कलर का हो जाता है तो अभी तक विजन सेम कलर का है तो यस ही इज अलाइव।
That is good news at least. His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontaine not too long ago, since he was unfortunately unavailable. Do you have any idea how he usually writes back to his family? Dear Tonya, your letter made me feel like we were still enjoying our time in Snezhnaya together. I'm currently admiring the scenery on the streets in front of the
Hold on. The water in the teacup is shaking.
I suppose this is also a sign of things to come.
I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
अरे कटसिन फिर से आ गया। नुविलेट यहाँ पे क्या कर रहा है? अच्छा मदद करना है ठीक। ये क्या करेगा देखना चाहते हैं हम।
My thanks to you both.
नुविलेट अपनी पावर दिखा दे ड्रैगन वाली पावर।
Sure you don't need a hand?
Quite sure.
बोल रहा कि अकेला संभालेंगे
उसको। So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess.
Guess her secret.
Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
Ready to get power दिखा दे please.
Sounds about right.
इससे लिखा तो पानी आप कर सकता पर नुविलेट इस बार। What? अरे क्या कर रहा है नुविलेट? समझ नहीं आ रहा मेरे पीछे। अरे वाह एक हाथ से रोक रहा भाई नुविलेट पावरफुल था जैसे चाइल्ड सर आया तभी समझ गया था पावरफुल था। ओके
day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day.
अरे
This
पानी
ancient
में रोक
power
सकते
could
हैं
easily obliterate an entire race. A tsunami of fury would unleash
रिवर्स कर
endless
रहा है लिटरली ये पानी
catastrophe.
को मजाक है क्या भाई That was so amazing, bro.
This
That was
sentence is
amazing.
too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
Let me guess. We're safe for now.
Indeed.
बस
But
अभी कैसे
only
भाई
for now.
I win this bet.
भाई
You
इन्होंने
owe
भाई
me
वो
a
लगाई
present.
थी बाजी बैट लगाई थी
Very well. It was indeed just as you said.
What gift must the loser give? Tea.
चाय
Allow me to speak to you now as just a Fontanian.
अच्छा ये भी फंटास है
You
मैंने बोला
know
था
the prophecy by heart, and also that every part of it is being proven true.
तो इसे पता है कि
Yet,
प्रोफेसी आने
here
वाली है
you are relaxing, drinking tea,
Oh,
and
roast
eating
कर दिया
desserts as
Archon
if it's
को।
all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your
Okay.
garden. Do you really think
अरे वही
that's
रोस्ट किया जा रहा है
acceptable?
भाई
The
आर्कॉन
prophecy's hanging above our necks like a guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to either avert the disaster or save their own. Even the orphans of the House of the Hearth have devoted everything to saving their homeland.
Oh,
But you? It beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been. From the very beginning,
ऐसा बोल रही
you,
है
the
डायरेक्ट भाई
god
कि तू एकदम
Focalor,
सबसे बकवास
you
आर्कॉन
have
है मैंने आज तक
utterly
देखा है अपने जीवन में ऐसे
failed
बोल
to
रही
take action.
You're wrong. I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract your accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the
गुस्सा मत आओ
gods with such
आर्कॉन नहीं तो भाई
absurd
वो ऐसे कर देगी
conjectures.
2 सेकंड के लिए
I
न्यूलेट
am
नहीं
not
है
alone in my doubts, you know. All the children of Fontaine may be harboring the exact same thoughts right now. Oh, great Hydro Archon.
अरे भाई ये तो रोस्ट कर दी मेरे
How
ख्याल
are you
से
going
सारी
to
जानबूझ के
save
कुछ
them?
ऐसा बोल दे जिससे ये
Save us.
इसको कुछ मतलब चिढ़ा
How
पाए या
are the
मतलब वो कर
people
पाए
you've sworn to protect
मतलब
supposed
फोर्स
to
कर पाए ना
survive in a
बचाने के
land
लिए
that will soon disappear beneath the waves?
I have my ways, and I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon me, you have no right to judge me. Fontaine will be saved. Even if I still cannot see the true future right now, as long as I continue on as I am, I will be able to hold my head up high.
Furina's not acting like a usual sepsi actually seriously fitting the career of assassination.
Then I ask you, Miss Farina, just what have
भाई
you been
सीरियस हो गए
working on?
फुरीना अचानक से
Where can we see it, and what is it doing to
ओ
help?
पूछ रही कि क्या हेल्प कर रहे तुम So was that all a lie or she cannot tell us? She was full of conviction and confidence just now, but sir, she's
My
neglected.
machinations are just like the prophecy itself. They will only reveal themselves at the fated time. It is just
ऐसा
that
बोलेगी तो पक्का
beings
उसे लगा
like
कि झूठ बोल रही है
yourselves
फुरीना
are unable to perceive them
अगर भाई
as
काम
of
भी कर रही
yet.
पर तब भी उसे झूठी लगेगा ऐसा कोई बात करेगा
I
तो
see. As a god, the proof of your labor always lies beyond prying mortal eyes. Or emergency response plan for the impending disaster?
An emergency response plan?
देखा बोल रहा था भाई फंसी करके
That look in your eyes. Have you not even prepared one of those?
The emergency response plan is also strictly
अरे
confidential.
बहुत बढ़िया अब तो गाली
Then
खाई
allow me to jog your memory. Miss Farina, what is the purpose of your oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinal?
ये
And
मशीन के बारे
what
में
do you
जज
plan to
करता है ना
do
आप
with the
लोगों को
massive amounts of indemnitium that has accumulated over the years?
The oratrice? It's just like it appears to be.
So you also have no idea. If I'm not mistaken, someone's using it to prepare for something. But unfortunately, it would seem that someone is not you, Miss
ओ ये बोल
Farina.
रही कि तू आर्कॉन नहीं है
I
यहाँ
first caught wind of this when Linny tried to investigate the oratrice in the opera house. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Udex Nuvillette is not at the tea party with us today.
अच्छा इसीलिए फील रही है ऐसा बोल रहा है कि लेट नहीं है हम इसके
I
साथ ना
suppose
नहीं
you
तो बचा
must
लेता
have
है हमेशा
ordered him away to take care of some troublesome business.
ये तो धोती खोल रही है.
Yeah, yes, that's exactly right. Please keep it a secret for me.
Of course I will. Although, I must say, Miss Farina, you seem quite insecure without the Udex by your side. Traveler, I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the Udex. Why don't you take an extra slice of cake? Those who work hard deserve gratitude and praise. You too, Paimon.
Thank you. Paimon will take you up on that offer.
भाई इशारों पे चला रही है भाई ने हमको भाई ये कैसे कह रहे कुछ नहीं बोल पा रहे हम अभी अरे खाली हम
Oh, Paimon's super full. That cake was great.
If it's on my tea table, it must be of the highest quality.
अचानक से खुश हो गए बात कर रहा फिर से बोल गए तेरे को एक बेइज्जती कर रही थी 10 मिनट पहले क्या कर रही है
You're welcome. I'm sure the cake also felt greatly honored to be featured at Miss Farina's table. And I was merely catering to Miss Farina's tastes, seeking a chance to chat. Oh, it is getting late. Why don't we call it a day? Mind seeing me off, traveler? We could use the opportunity to discuss child before I must be on my way.
Of course.
Paimon's coming too.
Why are you looking at me like that? Is something the matter?
If
there's nothing urgent, then I shall be retiring for now.
वही यार कौन वही तेरे को पुल करूंगा अगले बैनर में ठीक है What do you want to say?
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the Hearth. As their father, I would like to express my gratitude.
There's no need. Was there nothing else you wanted to say?
That was all. Formal topics should be discussed in formal settings, and informal topics in informal settings. I know you just returned from the fortress of Meripede. Relax. I have no intention of trying to get anything out of you. Linny, Lynette, and Fremine are still there, and I trust their judgment and abilities. Allow me to share my perspective with you.
And that's everything that happened during the trial. Master Child was declared guilty and immediately transported to the fortress of Meripede.
Didn't he say he was coming here on vacation? Does he not feel an ounce of shame for all the trouble he has caused?
I...
Forget it. He did give us an opportunity. I will be meeting...
Do you require help with any preparation?
No need. I will take care of it. I need to meet with Farina.
Oh? Come over here, you little critter, you!
ये देखा कैसे हो रही है वाह बिल्ली के साथ खेल रही है बहुत अच्छा फरीना ये तो कभी भी मार सकती है देख रहा है बन के घूम रही है भाई
You dare to run from me? Stop right this instant!
बहुत बढ़िया फरीना यही करना
My goal is just to discover the location of the Gnosis. But I didn't expect the chance to approach Farina to be handed to me on a silver platter.
सोचो फरीना इतनी भाई इजीली टारगेट है कोई भी इसको पकड़ के ले जाती यहाँ पे चाहती तो ये आराम से इसको पकड़ के ले जाती
Anything left unguarded is usually just bait. But no one will blame someone for taking the bait. After all, from the moment it was attached to the hook, the bait is meant to be sacrificed. It's just as I guessed in the second before I struck.
इसको पता नहीं चला कि
ये
मतलब
Hydron is currently held by the Archon. In fact,
अच्छा तो इसको osmosis नहीं है
ओ ये बड़ी बात है like a god at all. And I sense that she's under some kind of curse.
इसको कोई श्राप दिया गया
What? Who are you? And what are you trying to do? Please don't kill me. I'm begging you.
बस वो चेक करना ये किसी osmosis है नहीं है तो नहीं मारेगी.
The fear in her pupils is genuine. So perhaps she's not bait after all. Either way, targeting her has lost all meaning.
Oh, इसका सार वो gnosis नहीं है तो भैया useless है बोल दिया direct इसको.
I left the scene with ease. Nobody came looking for me, and nobody could
बिल्ली
serve as a
ठीक है ना
witness to
ओए.
my near assassination of Focalor. I suspect even Farina dares not mention this incident to anyone. Not long after, my informants confirmed what I had guessed. After returning to her quarters, Farina quietly cried.
अकेला रो रही थी वही इसके
She was so
assassination
scared that she could not sleep that night, nor could she even bring. There's no doubt that there's something wrong with her. I began to entertain the possibility that she is not the true Hydro
Oh, इसे लगता है कि Hydro Archon नहीं असली.
Perhaps Udex Nuvilette is actually the genuine
तो इसे लगता है कि Nuvilette असली में Archon
I
है.
have to find the Gnosis. If the Nuvilette hypothesis is correct, he is probably in possession of it.
Yes, father.
Oh, तो ये मिले हुए
My
हैं
dear
तीनों.
children, Please speak.
अरे वैसे पता है भाई.
News from the fortress of Meripede. Master Child has gone missing. On top of that, the contacts and guards we bribed at the fortress have all gone quiet as well.
Probably the handiwork of that Writhsley.
I'm afraid so.
This is a good opportunity. The value of a harbinger is much higher than most would imagine. We now have an excuse to exert diplomatic pressure on the Fontaine authorities. Set up a meeting for me. I would like to meet the Hydro Archon and Udex Neuvillette.
The Hydro Archon?
Yes, Paimon, set up. हमने देख
It
लिया.
wouldn't mean any deeds.
अरे Neuvillette आ गया.
I'm sure we will work together.
बता भाई वो भाई बुली कर रहा था हमको. बताएंगे. Complain करेंगे.
He certainly returned quickly.
Why is it raining all of a sudden?
अरे ये उदास हो गया ना, ये ड्रैगन है ना मेरे ख्याल से. ड्रैगन उदास होता तो रोता है, ऐसा टर्मिनेटर ने बताया था, मैं तो इसलिए उदास करके रो रहा है. मतलब बारिश हो रहा है एक्चुअली. Thinking back to legend, Feminine said it said dragon of water once Fontana वही बता रहा है कि जब ड्रैगन उदास होता है. Wait, Neuvillette, you can't be.
You may be closer to the truth than you think.
Oh? And what are you thinking?
He's the dragon sovereign of water.
The dragon of... what?
Almo, नहीं पता तुझे? ये ड्रैगन है.
Please do not be so surprised. Farina?
Neuvillette, are you listening?
Ah, my apologies.
We were just guessing randomly. We didn't guess right, did we? You're not actually the dragon sovereign of water, right?
You guessed correctly. I sincerely hope you'll be able to keep this a secret for me.
Right, of course.
ताजा खबर,
We'll
ताजा
definitely
खबर.
help you keep it a
Neuvillette
secret.
ड्रैगन है. अच्छा, the stolen power
There
इसका
are
नोसिस
7
है.
elemental archons
बाप
and
रे.
7 matching dragon sovereigns.
मतलब ये 7
The
जो
dragon
ड्रैगन है.
sovereign of water who
इसका जो
lived
पावर
through
है
that
पार्ट वो
era
नोसिस
perished
एक
a
तरह
long
से.
time
अगर
ago.
नोसिस को मिल जाता है असली
As their
मतलब ड्रैगन पावर में आ
successor,
जाएगा.
I know far less of that part of our ancient history. In any case, I believe I will not be able to do much.
Some strange winds blowing of late.
अरे ना मजाक मत करो.
To see how the fortress is doing. Is it?
We're fine for the most part. Let's go convince the
अरे
Udex
जेल में
himself
क्यों
to
गया था जी?
exchange
ये
the
जज
courts
जी, आप
of
जेल में क्यों गया
Fontaine
था? ऐसे
for a
पूछते हैं.
puddle of water in the middle of nowhere.
I don't think this is going to work.
He came here in a hurry and left without even stopping for a cup of tea.
Milkshakes?
Neuvillette got the milkshake. Clorand received lipstick instead.
वाह.
Those aren't even remotely alike.
Well, it's Neuvillette's own fault for making Sigewinne worried about his health by working so much. But besides that, our head nurse is still pretty fond of picking out beauty products for the ladies. Oh, and I have some gifts here for you
अरे
as well.
गिफ्ट मिल रहा, let's go.
Are these from Sigewinne too?
Nope, they're from yours truly. You've already wrapped up your work at the fortress, so you can return to the
तो
surface
हम
at
भाग
any
सकते
time.
कभी भी.
You haven't yet served your full prison term, however, so you may continue to use your cell until your term is up.
For real? Then we could stay here for a really long time?
His food is still covered.
You may access the cafeteria for free.
अरे let's go. चाइल्ड तेरे सामने खड़ा है, क्या कर रहा है? चाइल्ड क्या कर रहा है यार? पानी के अंदर है, प्रिमोडियल वाटर के अंदर ये क्या कर रहा है? ओए चाइल्ड वापस उड़ जा, जाग जाओ, चैन से सोना है तो. ओह वेल, ओए वेल, चाइल्ड का बर्स्ट है भाई. खत्म कर दिया रे. गाइस फाइनली हमने ये क्वेस्ट खत्म कर दिया. तो ये काइंड ऑफ मतलब ये फिलर क्वेस्ट था, जैसा कि सिमिलर था जैसे कि हम सुमेरु में जब वो डिजर्ट एरिया पे गए थे तो वैसा फिलर क्वेस्ट था ना. ऐसे मेरे ख्याल से भी थोड़ा सा मतलब फिलर क्वेस्ट तो नहीं बोलेंगे, मतलब थोड़ा सा मेन स्टोरी डाला गया बीच बीच में. हम नेक्स्ट मतलब एपिसोड में चाइल्ड को खोजेंगे और जो नेम है हार्बिंजर उसके साथ हम लड़ाई कर सकते हैं, पता नहीं कुछ हो सकता है. तो गाइस आज की वीडियो के लिए सिर्फ नहीं. अगर वीडियो आपको अच्छा लगा तो लाइक कर, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर देना. तब तक के लिए जाओ मजे करो यार.